And we are live here from Detroit. I am Daniel. I'm going to be your color commentator and only commentator today, as Lucas will not be joining me today. It is the Lions versus the Steelers here in Michigan, Ford Field, as I said, for this Monday night primetime game. And Detroit will kick it away. So we're going to get to see Pittsburgh start off with the ball here. AFC North versus NFC North matchup here. Steelers have been pretty solid already in the Rodgers era. I don't know. It feels like the same Steelers season that we always get, but you know, maybe Rodgers will make some positive changes, and we're just not deep enough into the season yet. I mean, we're only in week 6, so. And hands it up. Oh, no play action. And they're gonna run this thing down to the 42. We'll stop him there. Rodgers. Oh, it's going to be offside here. Free play. Taken down by Kirby Joseph. And they will decline that more than likely. And yep, that'll bring him to the 38. Steelers looking pretty good against this defense so far. And, oh, taken down right away. 8-yard pickup. So, Detroit's defense, I feel like, has taken a step back from where they were at the beginning of last season. Of course, before those injuries eventually hurt them and lost them in the divisional round versus the Washington Commanders. But, I don't know. I mean, I do feel like we've seen a decline already. I mean, they already have as much losses this season, this early in the season, as they had for the entirety of last season. We went 15-2, and he's taken down. 6-yard pickup. And we'll bring corner in motion here. Mosley. And no. It's Rodgers' first incompletion of the night. And blocked. That'll bring it to a 4th down here. So they're going to kick the field goal, which if it's good will bring it to a 3-0 game. Of course. Oh, they're going to fake it. And it's hit for the touchdown. Wow, nice fake there. And the Steelers will score. Steelers weren't going to settle for 6 there. And, oh, they were going to block the PAT. Didn't end up doing that. It's 7-0. So now Pittsburgh will kick it off to Detroit. I feel like they just straight out outplayed them on that drive. But let's see what we get from the Detroit offense. So this will be the first we see from them tonight. Goff, play action. Goff gonna run it in himself, not a big scrambler. Couldn't find open man there. Look at this. I think we're getting another play action here. Oh, and it's caught. Wow. Amon-Ra with the catch at the 18. I thought it had a chance to be intercepted there. It looked like triple coverage. Let's take another look at this one. Goff with that rocket arm. And Amon-Ra clutch for the reception. Let's take another look. So Goff, I was almost sure we were going to get some sort of block or interception here, but Amon-Ra jumped in to save that ball. And that will keep the drive alive for Detroit at the 18. And we have yet to see from anything from Gibbs or Montgomery tonight, but speaking of that, they will run Gibbs here, and Gibbs picks up 7 on that. Now we got Montgomery and Gibbs in action here. They give it to Montgomery, or sorry, Gibbs, my bad. And 1st and goal. Now with the 7. Laporta being the target. Action here, but it's intercepted. Oh my god, he's gonna take it all the way. And it's gonna be a pick six. Steelers take it to a 2-score lead. Oh my god. That took a turn I didn't expect. So Laporta couldn't really break the blocks there, and this will bring it to a 2-score lead. Pittsburgh will kick it away once again as Detroit has an opportunity to make something of this. I mean, haven't been great defensively. They look good offensively until they got into the red zone there. Goff now. Oh my god, launching it all the way. Caught by Jameson Williams all the way to the 10. What a catch there, too. My god. Jameson. Look at this. Goff just said, fuck it, chuck that thing down the field. Jameson with the catch. Taken down at the 10-yard line. Now this drive is looking really good for Detroit. Oof. Nothing there, so yeah, it feels like they had to pass in the red zone last time because this run has been dead in the red zone. Hands it off to Gibbs. Sorry about that, Gibbs. To 5. So Amon-Ra seems to be the target here. And Goff runs it in for the touchdown. That'll be a rushing touchdown credited to Jared Goff. And this will cut the deficit for Detroit and get them some points on the board after the interception. Wait, we'll kick it away here. Looks like it's going to be a touchback, and it will be. Look at that. Rodgers finding a target right away. 31. Rodgers. Oh, gonna stuff him there. One more stop for Detroit and try to tie this thing up. Oh, no. Couldn't stop him there. Just to smash him down. See what they do here. It looks like a blitz formation. Should be. Oh, and the ball's out. And they have it. There's a turnover for Detroit. One that it feels like they desperately need to get their momentum going. And yep, they get Rodgers to fumble. Nice one here. Loved how the aggressiveness of that one. So now this is Detroit's opportunity to tie this game up after that fumble. Oh, Laporta picks up 2. So the strip sack on Rodgers will, of course, make this one turnover from each side. And Gibbs, look at that. This run has been dead. It's like Jameson is the target here. Goff trying to run. It's a 4th down, but you already know it. What fucking Dan Campbell likes to do on this down. Likes to take the risk. So they're going to do it the fullback, and they say he doesn't have it. So, let's see, landed too early, so they'll fail. Turnover on downs. And Rodgers is taken down, but he caught it. And goes out of bounds. Fairmouth. Taken down there. Nick Chubb. that'll be the end of the first quarter. So Steelers 14-7 against Detroit here in the first quarter. Oh, look at this formation offensively. Got all the tight ends in motion here. Rodgers doing a lot of play action here. And he's 2nd and 1. Oh my god, these formations are beautiful. Oh my god. Takes him down. 43. And taken down for the first. And oof, muffed him there. 3rd and 3. One more stop, and they might just go for the field goal. And no, he's got it. 1st down. Oh, I really fought for that one. Keeping this drive alive here. For a touchdown, of course. Rodgers, bad throw, caught, taken down. Could have been a lot worse, but yeah, that was, of course, throwing that when you're nearly about to be sacked. Rodgers again, and taken down. George Pickens with the reception. Another at the 20 in the red zone here. Oh, ran right into that sack. That'll be Davenport credited. Good work from the defense. Now sets him back to the 25. Oh, breaking tackles. Or juking, I should say. This defense really making this offense work for it. Just tires him out. This is actually a smart idea defensively. Oh, and gonna sack him. I'll send them back to the 23. Looks like they're gonna be forced to kick it, I should say. And yeah, or they're gonna fake it like they did last time. Let's see. And nope, this time it's actually a field goal, and it'll be a 10-point lead for Pittsburgh. The Steelers will kick it away. 5 minutes left to go of the first half, and they take a knee. Look at this. And Goff just threw that under pressure to Laporta for a first. I feel like they gotta earn a little bit of clock. You don't want Pittsburgh getting that ball back right now, especially when you're down by 10. And look at this. Oh my god, what a catch. I went to Jameson Williams again. Now we're in the red zone here. They struggled a lot here. Only been able to get a touchdown. Caught. And 2nd and 1. It's like Gibbs is the intended target here. Goff just throwing that one away. Yeah. No escaping a blitz like that. They're going to run Gibbs in for the first, I believe. Yep. Oh my god, does he even have it? 4th and inches. My god, this front line is insane. So once again, I feel like Dan Campbell's going to be inclined to go for it. Well, they did fail another 4th down, but they'll get this one. 1st and goal. Once again, the run's been so dead, they're going to pass it again. Gibbs catches it, and he doesn't got it. He don't got it. Nope, sacked. Brings him back to the 7. My God. This front line is dangerous. That'll bring us to a 2-minute warning here. 17-7. Back here. And Gibbs to the 2. And Pittsburgh uses a timeout. Alright, so they're going to go for it. They really want this touchdown. And Gibbs is in. Touchdown. That'll cut this deficit down. And PAT will bring it within 3. Pittsburgh's got a little under 2 minutes to respond with 2 timeouts left, and the PAT is good. So, of course, Detroit is coming off of a loss to Kansas City. They do want to make up for that by winning this game against the Steelers tonight. I think these teams have been having similar seasons, maybe Pittsburgh a little bit better. But this would be an important stop for Detroit. Yeah, they're going to really take advantage of going out of bounds and everything to save that clock and not have to use those 2 timeouts right away. Look at this formation. Beautiful stuff. Oh, he's tackled in bounds. Good stuff from Detroit's defense. Going to force him to either use those timeouts or keep running the clock here. And sacked. Good stuff. Brings it back 6. They got to go to the 34 now. Wow, Detroit's defense getting really impressive now. And 3rd and 16. It's one more stop, and you can maybe get the ball back, unless they feel inclined to go for it. Gonna run it, and there we go. And Detroit uses a timeout. So Pittsburgh will punt the ball here as they're up by 3. And about a minute left to go. And they take the touchback to stop the clock. And set them to the 20, of course. Oh, nice. Laporta. And out of bounds. Well, it's the foot race here. He's got it. And they use a timeout. Alright, so I think they're going to just try to get a little closer here. And use their final timeout. And they should kick it here to tie before half. 38-yard attempt here. It's up and good, and it's going to be 17-17 going up to half. Nice comeback from Detroit, and they get the ball back after the half. So tie game going into halftime. Gotta love that. I know we like to do our little predictions over here, so for that... Oh, sorry, one more kickoff. It'll be a touchback, so I'm assuming they just need out. But let's see. And that's what they'll do. So, as I said, 17-17 game going at half. And I know we like to do our predictions here, as I said, so if I had to pick, I'm going to go for Detroit. I think it's the home game. They have more on the line, in my opinion. And, yeah. But let's look at these stats. Oh, it's actually pretty lopsided. Wow, yeah, Detroit's got everything pretty much, besides the score and the takeaways. So the Lions will get it back, and they're going to take the touchback, of course, at the 25. You know, Goff has been great with his arm tonight. See what he does here. Oh, overthrown, caught though. He's getting pressured there. Just felt the need to throw it. And there was somebody there to catch it, thankfully for him. Let's see what they do, though. They're going to rug Gibbs, it seems. And Gibbs might have his longest run of the night. And, oh, wow. Oh, he's breaking tackles. Oh, he's breaking tackles and he's out at the 25. Wow. 36-yard run. And Detroit now. And, oh, just going to go out. Just going to take the 2 yards. Yep, he was pressured. Couldn't find open man. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs is just short. 3rd and 1. This formation gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery is down at the 13. Goff now. And down at the 10. Look what they're doing in the red zone here. Struggled here a lot, as I said. And Gibbs is in for the touchdown. And for the first time of the night, the Lions take the lead. This PAT will bring it to 24 points, of course. And it's up and good. And they'll kick it away, as now the Steelers look to keep up with Detroit here. That's a touchback. At the 25. Oh, getting pressure on Rodgers, and Rodgers is sacked. Wow. Great work from the defense. That wasn't looking great at all in the first quarter. Now has looked absolutely incredible in both the second and third so far. I mean, I know this is their first defensive drive in the third quarter, but my God, a sack on the first play. That's how you know you're doing something right. Look to keep sacking them, too. And, oh, gonna pick up to 3rd and 15 there. Rodgers with yet to have a passing touchdown. And no, sacked again. 4th and 22. 3rd sack by Branch. 6 sacks for Detroit, 1 sack for Pittsburgh. And the Steelers will punt it away. All the way to the 20, 30. And down at the 31. So now Pittsburgh has Detroit has an opportunity to take a 2-score lead. No, Pittsburgh had one early in the game. Oh no, I think that was starting a little early. That might be intercepted, and it is. And that's Goff's second. Yeah, so Goff, I think he threw that a little too early. And I'm not going to say it's a game coster, but you always got to take the opportunity to take as much of a lead as you can. And they still do have the lead, but, you know. Now with Pittsburgh has the opportunity to tie the game, and you don't want that, of course. I feel like they are outplayed. Detroit, that is, in the first quarter. Whoa. And, oh no, he might be gone. Missed tackles there, yeah. He's got it. Touchdown. Yep. Yeah, big mistakes made there on defense. Missed opportunities to sack Rodgers, especially when we've already sacked him 6 times in this game. And there we go. This is a tie game now. And now Pittsburgh will kick it away. This thing has been insanely tight. 2 interceptions from Jared Goff so far. Yeah, they got to be better with that ball protection. That's been his one problem is most of his career. He's not the greatest at ball protection. And, oh, that's caught by Gibbs. Goff again. Or run it in himself. First down. Oh, 2nd and 1. Strange. Looks like Amon-Ra is the intended target here. And, oh, 2nd and 1. 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 intercepted again. He threw that one too early. Yeah, not a fan of Goff's ball control, as I said. Takes him down there. I know Coach Campbell was talking about it at halftime. He said Goff's a great quarterback, but yeah, we have to work on that awareness, ball awareness. Of course, we know threw 5 interceptions in the game with the Houston Texans last season, and now he's got 3 in this game. So yeah, you're gonna definitely want to avoid that if Pittsburgh scores here. I mean, you're gonna want to avoid it either way, but especially if they score here. Oh, it takes him down to 15. And takes him down. 2nd and 10. To 14 now. Oh, sacks him. That'll be the 7th sack on Rodgers. I mean, that's been the one positive from the defense all night. They've been able to sack Rodgers left and right. Rodgers is the most sacked quarterback in history, of course. Sacked again, and the ball's out. But the Steelers have it. 4th and 21, though. They're going to have to kick it. 8 sacks on Aaron Rodgers. 1 sack on Goff. Goff's also been picked off 3 times. And there it is. It's good. So this will be a 3-point lead for Pittsburgh now. 27-24. And now the Steelers will kick it away with their lead. And Detroit takes a knee. Caught. And Gibbs is down. 2nd and 3. I feel like you gotta run the ball. I know like the run game is shut down a little bit, but Gibbs has felt a little better now. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, that's, you know, best you could ask for, I guess. It's better than picking up 1 yard per carry or 3 yards per carry, whatever it is. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. 27-24. Going into the 4th. Pittsburgh leads. Detroit's ball. Now we're here in the 4th quarter. Goff gives it away to Gibbs. Oh yeah, Gibbs didn't have much to go. Didn't have anywhere to go there. Sorry. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Lions do here. Keep running Gibbs. They're in a 1. Gonna run Gibbs again, it seems. Gibbs got it, I believe. Yep, he does. And Goff now. Oh yeah, nowhere to go. And he'll lose a yard there. And blitzing him well too. Oh, it's one of Tomlin's all-time favorite moves, and they got him again. TJ Watt with the sack. That'll be the 2nd sack credited on against, I should say, Goff. Compared to Rodgers' 8. And oh no, it's gonna be picked off again. Yeah, I mean, in that case, I guess like he was pressured, but I don't know. So let's see if they can keep sacking Rodgers to get that ball back. At the very least, make it a field goal or something. And goes down for the 1st, 2nd and inches. Oh, gonna be free play here. Takes him down. Yeah, so I understand that one. And that'll bring him to the 45. Yeah, this defense has to really stop this Steelers team here. You don't want to lose a home game, especially coming off of a loss already. I mean, both teams are, but Rodgers at the 39. He's been sacked 8 times. And play action. Look at that. Down at the 16. And he's just short at the 2, sorry. So this would be detrimental. This would make it a 10-point game if they get this. For Detroit, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And this will bring it to 10, and it's in. Pittsburgh will kick it away, and Detroit has really got to hurry up here as they're down by 10. Looks like they want to run Gibbs here, probably to give Goff better field position to throw from. At the 30 now. And now Amon-Ra, the intended target. But Goff is going to run it in himself for the first. Gives it to Gibbs, and Gibbs is down. 3-yard pickup there. Look at this. Goff running it in himself. Yep, down at the 36. Yeah, time is going by fast here. At the 36, though. As I said, Gibbs, first down. Uh-oh. Oh, that one was close. Yeah, that would have been a game ender right there. And Goff. Oof. Down at the 5. They're going to run Gibbs in probably. Defense needs to lock in on the next one, but they got the touchdown. And now this PAT will bring this to a 3-point game, of course. And now they need a field goal to bring it to overtime and a touchdown to win. And it's in. Here we go, 3-point game. And they'll kick it away. And touchback. So yep, defense with a big burden right now to stop the Steelers. I mean, they're going to try to run the clock, so as long as you can stop the run, they might get the ball back, but already, I mean, that's a first down. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. Looks like they're going to blitz. Makes sense. Down. I'll just start using timeouts at some point. Or really run the clock here. And Detroit uses the timeout. They're back here. The first timeout, of course. And he goes down. There's the second one. Gonna knee it out. That'll be it. Oh. Gonna run more clock here. Takes him down. Use the final timeout. And this should do it. Yeah. Look at this. And that'll do it. 34-31, Detroit put up a good fight, but ultimately those golf turnovers were detrimental. Something they got to go over for sure.